Our attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards us. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we embark on a transformative journey from self-criticism to self-empowerment. Enjoy. Recognizing and understanding negative self-talk is the first crucial step in shifting toward positive thinking. Negative self-talk often manifests as a critical inner voice that undermines your confidence and capabilities. It might sound like, "I can't do this," "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess up." This inner dialogue is usually a pattern formed over years and is influenced by past experiences and external feedback. To begin changing this pattern, start by becoming aware of your negative self-talk. Notice when it occurs and what triggers it. Is it during stress, when facing new challenges, or in social situations? Understanding the context and content of these thoughts is vital. Acknowledge that these thoughts are just thoughts, not facts. They're a perspective, not the reality. By becoming aware of and understanding your negative self-talk, you lay the groundwork for transforming it into a more positive and empowering internal dialogue. The impact of negative self-talk on well-being and productivity cannot be overstated. When you consistently engage in negative self-dialogue, it can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a decrease in self-esteem. This state of mind can create a self-fulfilling prophecy where you start to live out these negative beliefs. For instance, if you constantly think you're not capable, you might avoid taking on new challenges, limiting your personal and professional growth. Negative self-talk can also impact your relationships, as it often leads to misinterpreting others' intentions and a pessimistic view of the world. On a physiological level, this persistent negativity can trigger a stress response in your body, affecting your health. By understanding the detrimental effects of negative self-talk, you can begin to see the importance of cultivating a more positive mindset, not just for your mental health but for your overall quality of life. Strategies to challenge and reframe negative thoughts are essential in overcoming negative self-talk. One effective technique is to question the validity of these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Can I absolutely know it's true? Often, you'll find that your negative self-talk is based on assumptions rather than facts. Another strategy is to reframe these thoughts in a more positive and realistic light. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't handle this," try, "This is challenging, but I can work through it." It's also helpful to use more neutral language that's less charged with negativity. Practice speaking to yourself as you would to a good friend, with kindness and encouragement. Changing ingrained thought patterns takes time and patience. Be persistent in challenging and reframing your negative thoughts, and gradually, you'll notice a shift in your internal dialogue towards a more positive and empowering narrative. Cultivating a habit of positive self-dialogue is a transformative process. Begin by regularly practicing positive affirmations. These are positive statements about yourself that you repeat daily to build self-confidence and counteract negative self-talk. Phrases like "I am capable," "I am worthy," and "I can learn and grow" are powerful tools. It's also beneficial to focus on your strengths and achievements. Regularly reflect on what you've accomplished and what you're good at. This practice can shift your focus from what you think you lack to what you already possess. Another key element is to surround yourself with positivity. This could mean engaging with uplifting content, spending time with supportive people, and participating in activities that make you feel good. By creating an environment that fosters positivity, you reinforce your efforts to maintain positive self-talk. Building a habit takes consistency. Practice positive self-dialogue daily, and over time, it will become a natural part of your thought process. The role of mindfulness in maintaining positive thinking is significant. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you're mindful, you can observe your negative self-talk as it arises and choose not to engage with it. Instead, you can acknowledge these thoughts and let them pass, focusing instead on the present moment. This practice reduces the power of negative thoughts over time. Mindfulness also helps in developing a deeper understanding of why certain thoughts arise, giving you insight into your internal narrative. By regularly practicing mindfulness through meditation, mindful breathing, or other techniques, you create a space of calm and clarity in your mind. This mental space is conducive to positive thinking, as it allows you to approach situations and challenges with a balanced and optimistic mindset. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine and witness how it supports and enhances your journey towards a more positive and peaceful mind. Celebrating progress and building resilience against negativity are crucial steps in your journey towards positive thinking. Acknowledge every small victory in changing your thought patterns. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, reinforces your efforts and motivates you to continue. Building resilience against negativity involves understanding that setbacks are part of the process. When you encounter negative thoughts, view them as opportunities to practice your new skills of reframing and challenging. Remind yourself that each challenge is a chance to grow stronger in your ability to maintain positivity. It's also helpful to have a support system, whether it's friends, family, or a professional, who can provide encouragement and perspective. Celebrate your resilience and know that with each step, you're building a more positive, empowered self. Remember, the journey to positive thinking is ongoing, and each moment of progress is a step towards a happier and more fulfilled life. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening. If today's episode resonated with you, I've created something to help you take the next small step. I've put together a series of better habit guides designed for people who feel behind in life and want a simple, practical reset without overwhelm. You can explore all of them at 7goodminutes.com/guides. That's 7goodminutes.com/guides.